Hey, do you guys want to know something really funny? You know the four UFOs that were shot down in February in 2023 over the United States? Well, they came from China, okay? And I know they came from China because I gave that technology to China. I gave it to China, in fact. In 2017, I had a date with Mingze, okay? A really, really awesome date. Now, Mingze herself knows nothing about my invention or what I gave to China. I'll show you which woman I gave it to. Yeah, but before we go any further, China, I'm the father of that UFO program. You know your UFOs? Those are my invention, actually. Xi Mingxi's ex boyfriend gave you these inventions. He gave you the technology, the blueprints. It's by my design, and I know it is too. I call it more of a UFO balloon. It's more of like a UFO balloon, like an evolution of the blimp. And I know that because I designed it. Does it got a centrifuge in it? Yeah, man. This was my present to my who I view as my father, Mr. President Xi Jinping. You guys had those balloons, all right? And man, I was begging the Chinese Ministry of Foreign Affairs the whole time about it. I'm like, use the UFO, use the UFO, use the UFO. And who was my dad? Okay, world's greatest father, Xi Jinping, Mr. President, His Excellency Xi Jinping. I was begging the Chinese Ministry of Foreign Affairs on Facebook about this. I'm like, use the balloons. Use the UFOs. Use the UFOs. Fly them over my country. And you know what? Xi Jinping, like the excellent guy he is, he flew my invention over my country. And bro, when I heard about that, I creamed my fucking pants, bro. I creamed my fucking pants. Like, that's my invention, man. That was my invention. And you guys flew it over my country. I'm like, yes. By the way, I'm a true socialist. When you guys take over America, you can make me the autocrat, and then we can do the whole Joe Biden thing all over again. Okay, it'll be fun. Or here's another way to pay me back: Xi Mingzi gets separated, divorced, or is widowed, or is single in any ways. I'm next in line. True son of heaven, Aaron Ziegler. This is the woman that I had hand deliver my invention to Mr. President Xi Jinping, and that was my gift to someone who I view as my dad. I love my dad. And I also love World's Greatest Comrade. You know how she talks? She talks like this. This is how she talks. She talks like this. But yeah, like that's my boss, that's my employer, that's my greatest political inspiration. Like everything I do politically, this man inspired me to do it. Love you, boss. Love you. Hey China, when these guys show up, I'm gonna give you everything. When they show up, I'm gonna give you all their technology, China. Love you. Hey man, hey, who else is excited that Jesus Christ is coming back? Who's excited that like Lockheed Martin confirmed that gray aliens will be getting involved in World War III? Did you know that? Did you know that Jesus Christ was coming back? Okay. No, but seriously, Lockheed Martin. I went down to Lockheed Martin and asked them a bunch of questions about aliens, and they said yeah, like they're gonna be here. It's like I told them my cousin was the director of Skunkworks. Oh, do you know what Skunkworks is? It's like where they design the UFOs and the spy planes and stuff like that. Lockheed Martin, yeah, they own the world, bro. Like, it's not the American government, it's Lockheed Martin. Lockheed Martin is the biggest one of them all. And my cousin is like the director of Lockheed Martin. I'm American royalty, technically. My cousin, who's the director, her father led the Challenger investigation. He was a NASA astronaut that led the Challenger investigation, I know. Yeah, like, I've met one of our cousins in Ohio, Overmeyer. Yeah, I actually sold him some purses for his wife and his daughter for Valentine's Day. Yeah, he was my cousin. My cousin came and bought purses from me. Really cool guy. Really enjoyed spending time with him. I'm like, hey, are you related to these people? He's like, yes, I am, in fact. I'm like, so am I. What's up, cousin? Oh, that was so good to see some family for once. Just so you know, I'm not full of shit. Do you want to see a UFO? Do you want to see a UFO and some aliens? What do you think of that, man? That's an actual UFO. That's from the Phoenix Lights in the 90s. Like 1994, 1992, something like that. That's the Phoenix Lights. Isn't that cool? No one's really seen this photo before. But if you know who I know, bro, I can get all kinds of this stuff. I can get all kinds of this stuff. But yeah, that's a real photo. That's not bullshit. That's a real UFO over a strip mall. That's the UFO from the Chicago O'Hare UAP UFO incident. This was taken by a pilot at a terminal on his cell phone back in 2006. Wild, right? That's a real photo of a UFO, everybody. Sure, it's old and stuff like that. It was taken on one of those old phones, old cell phone photo, but that's a real UFO right there. That's a real UFO. Do you want to see some aliens? That's real. That's real. That's real. That's real. Those are real aliens. As you can tell, one died in the crash, and the other one survived. It's really sad. I'm sorry, but that's a real dead alien right there. That's a real dead alien, and that's a real survivor of the crash. You should really like meet up with me in my Discord server because I make videos. I mean, I look through all this stuff all the time of like actual aliens and UFOs and ghosts and all this stuff. Yeah, you should check it out. I'm really good at pointing that stuff out. Peace. So anyway, I'm just holding this Jackson right now because I like President Jackson. That's all. Anyway, man, like, okay, the next day after this happened, I called the FBI. All right, I did something real despicable. I acted crazy with them on the phone. Like I said, that was my invention. I'm a fucking schizo. Let me take my medication and shit. Something like that, along the lines of that same effect, but more convoluted and complex. But it had the same. It had the same. Capuche as Oh, I'm a schizophrenic who's delusional, ranting on the internet about something. And the FBI, they just hung up on me. Yeah, the FBI hung up on me. They hung up on me when I was the one who invented it, and I was trying to snitch on myself in a very crazy way, so they'll never believe it. By the way, all the comments on Facebook about me talking to the Chinese Ministry of Foreign Affairs about the UFO thing, they were all deleted. Like, no joke. No joke. Like, I am, like, so well covered. So well covered. President G, you need to do something for me, okay? You need to do something for me. I've done a lot for you, and you haven't done so much for me. But, you did create your daughter, so that is a plus. You need to take, like, 3/4 of what you gave her, and you need to give it to me. Okay? Because, like, that, she had no part in that. She stole every bit of it. And I'm actually the true inventor of it. Yeah, the UFO that flew over my country, that was this woman, supposedly. Yeah, world's greatest comrade. Yeah. Oh, what did she say? Oh, the permanent contradictions of Maoism? And I'm like, yeah, it's her. That's her. She talks like this. Yeah, she means he's body double. She didn't tell Emily Chen any of the shit about me being a KGB agent, the alien thing, or about the UFO invention thing. And I am extremely angry with this woman. I am extremely mad at her because she probably got everything and I got nothing out of it. And I've been like a son to Mr. President Xi Jinping. And that's why I'm very mad at Mr. President Xi Jinping for allowing a bandit like this to steal what was mine from me. You see? And I know there's a bunch of like government contractors that are probably wondering where those 4 UFOs came from, including the balloon. That woman right there. Oh, I didn't receive any. Where's the money? Where's the paper trail? If she's got a lot of money, she invented it and she stole it from me, the cousin of the director of Lockheed Martin Skunk Works. And it was my invention, my original idea, and she stole it.